Oh, yeah. Capture card flawless so far, guys. Hello, Velo Hero here.
Oh, I went to Hardcore in an accident.
Yeah, Velo Hero here with Velo Dart, and he can't really talk much.
There we go.
So we're doing a...
I'll add in what I heard and what I remember.
So we have a
I'll tell you the story. Okay.
Story.
You go first.
First here. We have a life story. So we used to have somebody, let's just call her, not by real name, we can't.
Vicky.
Let's just call her Vicky Wiki.
Vicky, yeah, I can't remember. She was honestly, bro, I love her.
She was awesome.
I love her.
But she had so much ghost stories to tell. It was fun.
I love her to this day. She was honestly my favorite person for years.
So when you think of that, she told us the story of one of her friends being dumb, going around kicking over graves.
Oh, like, you can leave. I can just...
Straight up gravestones in...
You should just leave so you can tell the story.
Straight up gravestones in a graveyard. She wasn't cool with this. She thought it was bad. Her friend blew out candles. And then a bunch of paranormal stuff happened to her.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, we have a lot of stories about her, but I remember this one when she did that. She went home and she felt tired, like really bad tired.
So then when she was going to bed, when she woke up, she saw like faces. She saw faces too.
No, that's a whole different story.
Is that a different one?
Yeah, it's a whole different story.
Oh.
And that's really scary too. But anyway,
yeah,
so
we'll tell you that later.
She went to sleep, okay, and instantly a feeling of dread, and she had bad sleep paralysis. Okay, so when she was sleeping, this guy came in. There was a little boy. He was like about 14 years old, and was like yelling at her, screaming at her, like bad, and
it wasn't a real person. It was a ghost.
Yeah, it was a ghost. It was a
prank,
kid.
Bro.
It was the guy that they knocked over his candles and we're not really telling them. Like, we're leaving out key details.
Blowing out his candle. She didn't do anything. It was her friend. So I don't know why the guy went for her.
Like ripping his flowers, like absolute retarded things. So disrespectful.
Yeah, we would never do that. She would never do that. She is such a big-hearted person.
Like,
and
she might not seen it, but she was honestly.
Kyler had this dog that he absolutely loved.
Oh, that's a whole different story, but yeah, you can go on.
So, and he has a niece.
She loved Dakota. Took very good
care
of him.
He has a niece. And there was this
That's a whole
voice. There was this voice randomly saying, watch Aubrey or something.
Oh, I remember that, bro. That's giving me the chills.
And then, the next day,
I remember...
Shirley, guess what? Something bad happened to Aubrey.
Aubrey got bit by the dog.
And they had to put him down. Which
it was okay.
Sad.
You know how dogs eat and they get protective of their food, right? That's what the dog did. She went. She was a baby. I forgot. There was a ledge right there.
Yeah, I saw you right there. Don't worry.
She was a baby, and the dog was eating, and she tried to take it from him, and we were watching it. Just so
I wasn't here, but I remember this story.
I wasn't. It was a blink of an eye, guys. It was like boom, bit.
Yeah, I wasn't watching. Like, I wasn't at your house then, but I remember her telling me this. I'm feasting.
Yeah, and then like Victoria came. Oh, god damn it! Editing that out. Well, you know, her name wasn't Victoria, but that was like what we called her.
Yeah, it was a different thing. Like, that was her whole nickname.
I can't tell you her real name, but like we called her Victoria. We tried to make a fake name, but I keep saying Victoria.
It's not her real name though.
I know, it's her nickname. We called her Victoria.
Yeah, like Victoria Justice, because she kind of looked like her, but she was...
The black version of her.
She was like, yeah, and a little chubby, but her face did look like Victoria Justice somehow. From the show, you guys, OG Nickelodeoners know this.
I'm gonna message this one.
Yeah, to refresh my memory on some of this. Oh, do you still have a number?
I have a Facebook. I'm gonna message her tonight.
She'll probably be like so surprised to see that we're still alive, dude. Oh,
probably,
we're off track here.
Yeah.
We were talking about the guy yelling at her.
Anyways, so in the dream, I don't remember this part. I do. I remember her. You left the room at this part because you're so freaked out.
Yeah, dude. I'm so scared of these paranormal things. I just stayed in here when that paranormal story happened to us when we were making a video, which you guys heard. You guys didn't hear the noises, but like it happened. There was some crap going on.
Anyways, we're going to make a homemade Ouija board tonight.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
Oh, hell no, dude. Your house is already armed and enough. We don't need to know what's in here.
I want to know what's in here. I don't know what's haunting me.
I really don't.
Because it's nothing evil, hopefully. I think it was Grandma.
I honestly, if it's vigorously slamming doors like that, it's probably bad.
We were talking about Grandma and it slammed the door. That's all I gotta say. That's another story. Well, it was in a video, but anyways.
It was in a video.
So
and I
in
know
her
it-
dream, we're getting way off topic. Oh my god. In her dream.
Well, we're
they
talking
were-
about paranormal crap.
Porn normal. Porn and normal.
Oh yeah, some ghost porn yesterday. No.
Anyways, so
Imagine, dude.
she had this dream and she had like really bad sleep paralysis. She had bad nightmare. It was a nap. It was only like 15-minute nap and it felt like a day to her. She said, because the guy was just like screaming at her and stuff, like
In her dream.
shaking her. I just got a Snapchat.
Same, bud.
In her dream, and then she woke up and she freaked out on her friend saying, how could you do this, blah blah blah, stuff like that, things I'd rather not say on camera. Come on.
How could you do this, you little fucking cunt bitch?
Yeah, what Dylan said.
I didn't know, I just kind of randomly said stuff.
It's more like that. And then
I'm not
Dylan
scared.
can take over from here. I'm sorry guys, but
I
get
don't
up.
remember anything.
You don't remember how come up, knock, run away.
Oh, and then randomly after this, she told us this. Random on his door that we're in right now. Oh,
No, we weren't.
no,
in
we
here.
were in a pink room. That was
Up, basically up in my
nephew's
house.
room, niece's new room.
More like a storage closet at this point.
Yeah, more like a storage closet.
I'm going negative. I'm trash.
We heard knocking and running away, which wasn't anybody. We thought it was her trying to prank us, but guess what?
We were in
No.
that room.
We ran down here, woke her up, because she was asleep. It wasn't her. We thought it was her, it wasn't. And then that happened like 20 times at least. So, like the 10th time we ran and we were like chilling in there, and then it started.
No, it
happening.
wasn't here because remember, because their room was right there, and Shayna was in Florida for the summer.
Well, yeah.
It was in this room that I'm in
That I was
currently.
right. And so we run over next door, like legit the other door of the room. Like if we walk out this door, we see where
I just remembered something.
we see where her room was, and we walked in there, and it happened like once on her door,
Yeah.
but it happened like 10 times on our door. I
You going
think
positive?
the guy thought. No, I think the guy thought that it was.
I just
The-
remembered something
I
scary
think the
about
guy was that was the dude at the grave, you know, the grave story. I think he thought that it was the girl's room, and then when we opened up the door, it did it once on Victoria's room, and then Victoria opened the door.
that. Thinking it was us. Came in here and we were like freaking crying because we were young, and she was like, that is when she
And
told
then
us the
it
story.
noticed that nobody was in here. It wasn't her friend who wasn't in here, and I think he was like looking for her to basically do what he did to Vicky.
Victoria, might as well just call her that.
Yeah, that was her name.
That's
Not
what-
her name, but a nickname.
That's what we called her.
And
Anyways, it's stuff like that.
okay, so what did you just remember?
I remember like it was a few days after that when Victoria told us the story. I was thinking about it before I went to bed. I went to bed, and in my dream, I was dreaming about a young black kid who was at a graveyard. And then I just remember that. I'll give me the chills.
And then after, you know how we told you the story about Dakota? After like the 2 days or a day after he died, Kyler was in the room with his sister Shayna.
I wasn't in there. Shayna was just sleeping.
Shayna was, and then Kyler had a nightmare about him, and Shayna felt like a dog figure lay on her bed. So,
Well,
and there was also
we might
this
have-
one where like
we might have
doors flew open, and
we might have spoiled a lot of stories for you guys, but we're gonna keep telling them because I don't really want to do the rest of the zombies video that I promised you guys.
yeah.
So I'll tell you stories instead. So see you guys. Dylan, stop recording. 3,